Okay, let's dive into a topic that's super relatable for all of us: societal pressures. Have you ever felt that tug to just go with the flow instead of being your true self? Yeah, a lot of people do. This constant pressure to conform really puts a damper on our ability to have real experiences. It's like we're all on autopilot, missing out on what makes life genuine. Shifting gears, our speaker takes a hard look at modern life, and honestly, it's a wake-up call. Technology and all those distractions can pull us away from genuine living. Think about it. How often do we just exist through our screens? It's time for us to ponder whether we really live beyond our devices or if we're just mindlessly scrolling. Now, let's talk about something as personal as masturbation, which the speaker uses as a metaphor for self-exploration. It's a natural part of being human, yet we've let culture skew our views on personal pleasure. Isn't it interesting how history has shaped our attitudes towards something so fundamental? It really makes you think about how we can reclaim our narratives. On a more serious note, the speaker calls out society's complacency. Like, why aren't we acting to change our lives? This reflects a broader trend of inaction when we actually know better. It's frustrating, right? We know what needs to change, yet so many of us sit back and do nothing. What gives? Moving on to a complex topic: prostitution. This discussion challenges the mainstream views on sex work, revealing the demand that fuels it. The speaker points out a powerful insight: that those involved in this work may actually be more decent than their clients. It flips the script on how we perceive morality in this context, don't you think? Next up, the speaker throws out a real shocker: cannibalism as a metaphor for our human behavior. Sounds weird, right? But think about it. Overpopulation and famine could drive society to desperate measures. This idea raises some serious ethical questions about where humanity is headed. Are we prepared to face those realities? Now, let's tackle how society often trivializes serious discussions. It's like we're missing the depth in our understanding of critical issues. The speaker challenges us to dig deeper and think critically instead of just skimming the surface. Don't you want to be one of those who seeks real understanding? Here's another thought-provoking point: the struggle between personal freedom and societal expectations. Conforming might feel safer, but it often leads to a sense of dissatisfaction. So, what's the deal with individuality in a world that loves conformity? It's a question worth pondering as we navigate our own identities. Speaking of identities, the concept of collective consciousness comes into play. The speaker argues that true awareness demands self-reflection and understanding our connections with others. It's not just about fitting in, it's about examining what we truly believe. Are we ready to take that deeper dive? Another intriguing point made is about the importance of basic skills, like how to create electricity from simple materials. This shows just how much we've lost touch with essential knowledge today. Imagine the empowerment that comes with understanding these basics. It's like having superpowers in a world that often feels overwhelming. Switching gears again, the speaker compares money to religion, suggesting that money has morphed into our universal belief system. This challenges traditional views on spirituality and values. How wild is it that we often prioritize green paper over things that genuinely matter? It puts a spotlight on our values and how they shape our actions. The discussion then delves into the paradox of money's value, linking it to human labor. It's pretty mind-boggling when you think about it. Humans are priceless, yet we treat money like it's sacred. This clash of values raises essential questions about what we prioritize in life. What are your thoughts on this? Now, the speaker throws down a challenge: confront your inaction. Stop waiting for someone else to guide you. Personal accountability is key for growth. It's a powerful reminder that the change we seek often starts from within. Are you ready to take your life into your own hands? Self-reflection is crucial, and it's highlighted as a path to understanding our multifaceted identities. The speaker emphasizes that real individuality is a treasure. By embracing our complexities, we can truly shine. So, how well do you know yourself? Now let's get philosophical about freedom. Many of us confuse material gain with true liberation. The speaker points out that chasing superficial happiness often leads to a sense of emptiness. It's an essential reminder that real fulfillment comes from deeper, sometimes tougher, pursuits. The wise teacher's story serves as a powerful lesson on the importance of seeking knowledge beyond mere material success. It highlights that if we don't pursue wisdom earnestly, it may come too late. So, are we prioritizing what really matters in our lives and asking the right questions? The pressure on leaders to enact change amid systemic corruption is immense. These leaders face a moral maze when it comes to their promises and actions. It's like they're trapped in a game where the rules keep changing, making it tough to keep integrity intact. What would you do in their shoes? The metaphor of the wolf and the fox adds depth, serving as a cautionary tale about the risks of living by others' rules. It's all too easy to lose sight of our integrity while pursuing success. This serves as a reminder that staying true to ourselves is vital, even in a competitive world. Interestingly, many individuals believe they can control their wealth and choices, yet they often find themselves trapped by systemic constraints. This insight really sheds light on a bigger societal issue. Are we all ensnared in a system that limits our freedom? It's worth examining. The narrative paints a bleak picture of trying to escape a corrupt system, illustrating how it punishes those who dare to break free. This creates a cycle of fear and compliance that's hard to break out of. How can we challenge this cycle instead of getting sucked into it? In a more hopeful light, the story emphasizes that collective action is essential for breaking away from oppressive systems. It signifies a shift towards empowerment and self-determination. If we unite and create new rules, we can redefine what freedom really means. The integration of the black and white gods beautifully symbolizes the harmony of opposites in our lives. This balance is crucial for personal growth. It reinforces that by embracing all aspects of our identities, we can live a fuller, more vibrant life. Isn't that what we all seek? Time is a tricky concept. It reveals that rest is often unstable. The importance of living in the present moment can't be overstated. When we embrace the now, we can truly discover who we are at our core. This is an opportunity to let go of the past and future and just be. Finally, we confront a startling reality. Words have lost their meaning in today's society. This diminishes their power and significance. But we have the chance to reclaim the weight of our words, restoring genuine communication and understanding. Let's commit to using our voices for something meaningful,